Alright everyone, welcome back. I'm Christina, aka ThatVarietyNerd, and today on the Sims 20th anniversary, we are doing something a little bit special. I know, cookies, yada yada yada. We are doing this wonderful tier ranking of all of the stuff packs, game packs, etc. Full disclaimer, I do not own every single pack. Mainly the stuff packs I do not own. But these are going to be just my opinions, my thoughts of how we're ranking all the Sims 4 packs. There's a lot of them. There are 16 total stuff packs, and I will of course link this in the description down below and kind of go from there. As you can see, I had to go up for the Wikipedia page to find out which stuff packs were which and try to sort out which ones, so here we are. So, just to go over the rankings right here, not my first pet stuff, which, that we can just throw on the bottom if we want to, which, to be honest, I think we should. And then there is C, which I'm gonna guess is like, it's alright. B is like, okay, it's better than average, add stuff, but it's not the best. A is, this is great. And S is like, you have to have this in your game. So that's kind of how I interpret these rankings. So here we go. Let's get this ranking party started. So again, if you like this video and want to see more of these types of tier videos, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff here on YouTube. So without further ado, let's get the party started. So right here we have the very first stuff pack, the luxury party stuff. So luxury party stuff right here is what you get in it, lots of hairs, accessories. It was essentially for dazzling gowns and chic formal wear, extravagant decor. I always get this pack, and I also get vintage Glamour stuff mixed up until I got vintage Glamour on sale recently, so that was nice. But I don't really see anything that stands out in this pack, so I'm gonna go ahead and rank. Oh my god, where is all this? I think it's the diamond, right? Yep, it's the diamond. It's in the little corner. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put my first pet stuff down here because we're not gonna talk about it anymore. Also, the tier maker kind of put this little icon right here, the blank one, when the community pack becomes available. So just letting y'all know as a disclaimer. But we're gonna go ahead and put, I think it's luxury party stuff in C. I don't really see it as like being the best stuff pack. And again, keep in mind too, is the first one. So I'm gonna guess they were trying to figure out what they were doing with the stuff packs for The Sims 4. But like honestly, I don't really see anything that sticks out to me, to be completely honest. But it's not as bad as my first pet stuff. Alright, so next up is perfect patio stuff. So this is the one that came with hot tubs, poolside barbecues, dress for dad and the sun. Again, this is another one that I don't have. But I do like the build items. Yeah, I like the build items in this one. Not a whole lot came with this pack, so I think for that we're going to put that into C, just in general. Again, I like to think of the versatility of the packs, right? And it's like, I really like a lot of these neutrals. Some of these hedges are really cool too. Plants are alright, but other than that, it's one of those weird things where it's like the build items are okay, but there's not a lot to this pack, so we're going to put that one in C. So, perfect patio stuff, we'll put that one in C. Alright, so next up is cool kitchen stuff. So this was the kitchen stuff pack. The ice cream maker, the kitchen, new kitchen, and casual apparel and hairstyles. So here's all the stuff that comes with the pack. Again, it's kind of like some of the stuff we've already sort of seen in different swatches, like for example this chair. We've kind of seen it like in the base game a little bit and also in City Living. I do like the hairs a little bit, especially like these couple right here. Some of the clothes are pretty nice, but I can't justify buying a cool kitchen stuff pack if you're not going to include much in terms of cool kitchen stuff. Because there's one counter, one island, a bunch of decor items, a new stove, a new sink, a new fridge, and a new range hood, and new cabinets. So, like, one kitchen set. I kind of was thinking, like, maybe, when I read this, I'm like, ooh, maybe we'll get, like, food processors and stuff like that. Like, I feel like this was a hard miss for me right here. So, again, like, at least the other two items included, like, some sort of nice stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this under C. C to me is like, again, my first pet stuff. Again, you need a DLC. This was a DLC for a DLC, so that's why we're gonna put that in there. C's for me are like, you could take it or leave it. If it's something for you, then it's something for you. But yeah, that's how I'm kind of ranking this. B to me is going to be like, okay, this is good to have, or if it has like really awesome build buy stuff, but just not so great cast stuff, or the other way around. A is a well-rounded pack that's like okay, and then S is just the best. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put these three. See, I feel like I'm being so harsh on this, but again, my honest opinion. And again, I do not own all the stuff packs. It's just a lot of this stuff I'm actually seeing for the first time. They're in more objective lens. So there you go. All right, The Sims 4 spooky stuff. So this was basically, well, spooky stuff. Pumpkins, candy, spooky parties. Let's see what comes in this one. I like the costumes. Oh, this is a cute little pack. Okay, I'm on board with a lot of this, but honestly, this was DLC before DLC? I'm gonna see when this came out, okay? So, Spooky Stuff came out in 2015 for PC. We had to wait three more years for Seasons to come out. They should have held off on this pack until Seasons came out. So to me, this feels more of a DLC on top of a DLC sort of situation. So it's like, as much as I like a lot of these things in this pack, this could have been held off until Seasons came out. If they would have added all the stuff in there, that would have been awesome. Like, I would assume that they probably would have known about Seasons, possibly at that point. I mean, that's come in almost every game. Would have just held out on this. But yeah, again, there's no versatility in any of these. The other few packs we've seen so far, everything's a little bit more versatile. This one's going in the can. I am so sorry, spooky stuff, but again, should have been held out. But here's the ranking so far. So, next up, we are going to have movie hangout stuff. So, movie hangout stuff was an interesting one. I actually just got this one because, as you can see, at least at the time of recording this, which is February 4th, it's on sale, so I was able to snag it off of Origin. I did that and with Vintage Glamour, so just letting y'all know, got this one. I actually like this one. I think it blends in with, if you want to bundle it with City Living, I would recommend that. Maybe even University a little bit if you want to add some more color. But in general, I love the curtains. I love the movie projection stuff. The lights are kind of cool. I don't like this cabinet thing, but everything else I generally kind of like. Some of these are a little bit too colorful for my preferences, but I do like the clothes quite a bit. Again, it's very boho chic. Also comes with this really cool tree, which I really like. Some posters. I like it. It's not the worst pack. Like, is it a must-have? Definitely not. But I like how you can kind of start like a little movie club if you have get together. So if you have that, you can have a little movie club. And it comes with some nice plants. I don't know. I like this pack. It's a good pack, not the worst pack that we've seen, and it's pretty versatile. So that's where we're gonna put this in B. Like, it's not the worst pack. I would personally recommend it if you're into that sort of style with it's like more bohemian chic sort of look. But also some of the furniture is not too bad either. So it's not too bad. And I really like these art things over here too. That's really nice decor. The curtains are also worth it as well. But yeah, if it's on sale, I recommend just picking it up, especially if you have, again, get together where you can make like a movie club, or you could use it with city living because a lot of that like bohemian chic sort of stuff is in that already. So it kind of adds into it. If this stuff would have been included in with city living, that would have been ideal. But I think as a standalone stuff pack, it's not too bad. Not the worst, not the greatest. The hairs are pretty decent too. So that's my take on that. Oh, goodness. Romantic garden stuff, Victorian gardens, the wishing well, water fountains. I mean, what's in here is nice and everything. Yeah, I mean, the cast stuff's pretty nice. Um, this one just really doesn't stick out to me. I feel like, again, some of these stuff packs they really could have combined it, like Perfect Patio, the backyard one, and this pack would have been good. Also, we have some of these items that are like fairly similar, like in the game already. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I think for the cast items, they look nice to me, and I like the hairs just in general. I think the quality is nice. It's not going to go in the dumpster fire pile, as we're going to call it right at this point. So I think for Romantic Garden, We're not going to put it at like this level. I think C is pretty fair. So again, that's kind of the rankings right now. Again, I really wish some of these packs would have been combined into like bigger stuff packs, like meteor ones, or within other packs. But I'm mentioning packs in general just because of the fact that it's like some people like to bundle and save some money and stuff. So that's kind of where we're at. I don't know what this one is next, to be completely honest. Oh, kid stuff. If that icon did not make it look like kid stuff, I'm just saying it looks like a party or something going on there. All right, so customizing kids' rooms, battling monsters. So okay, puppet theaters, styles. Okay, I could see this. Oh God, I really need this in my game. I really need this in my game. I feel like all my kids look the same. But to be fair, I feel like that's the Sims 4 in general. But you have all these nice clothes, just in general. Oh my god, even the furniture's nice and everything. I feel like some of the stuff you could even use, like, in other rooms. You know what I mean? I feel like you could use some of these items, like, in different rooms, like these ottomans right here, chests, I don't know what they're called. Some of the decor items are pretty nice too. Like, look at that. Dude, I would totally get this pack. You know what? Like, I don't have a whole lot of experience with the stuff packs once again, but what I'm seeing here I really like, and I can see why it's added. There's a lot of gameplay. There's some gameplay that comes with this, so I'm on board with this. Not to mention, like, the kids deserve some stuff. Let's be real. If you don't have this pack, like, you don't have a whole lot of options with kids, just in general. Like, just that's just my opinion. I think we're gonna put that up there with like movie hangout stuff, only because again, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody plays with families, but I think I'm gonna rank it above movie hangout stuff because it focuses on like an age group that I think gets kind of neglected a little bit in the form of kids, toddlers, and basically anyone that's not a young adult or an adult. So that's kind of why I put it up there again. I haven't played with it personally, but because of the versatility of this pack, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. I could see this working with really any of the other packs, and so that's what I'm kind of thinking as I'm making these ranks. So I think next up is backyard stuff. Okay, water slides, that's okay. Outdoor decor, lounge and casual fashions. I don't know what any of that's going to mean. Okay, the cast stuff's pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. I like the cast stuff in terms of the clothes. The hairs are very sorely lacking. Okay, no, never mind. The hairs are right here. Some of these look like things that we already have. Like, for example, these tables right here. Like, I think those are six-seater ones, but yeah, again, a lot of these look like things that we kind of already have in the base game. Like this chair, for example, or like this table, or this table, or this I don't know. Some of the stuff already looks like stuff that we have in the base game. Apparently that's not drinkable lemonade too. I mean it's nice. That's going to see. We're gonna put backyards. See, if they would have combined patio stuff with romantic garden stuff with backyard stuff, that would have been ideal. I'm just throwing that out there. All right, here we go. So again, I got this one because it was on sale again as of February 4th. And I've quite enjoyed this pack quite a bit. I really have. There's some new gameplay to it. The fashion's not too bad either. So again, this is at the time recording, which is February 4th slash today when this gets uploaded, hopefully. But vintage glamour stuff, I just got this pack not that long ago, like literally just the other day. Around the same time I got the movie Hangout stuff one. So this one has the vanity tables, vintagey fashion, and butler stuff. This pack would be useful if they would have kind of held off on this until like Get Famous, or even maybe included this potentially in City Living for the butler stuff. But this pack is actually not a bad pack. Do I like the cast stuff though? Not so much. Do I like the build stuff? Build stuff? Absolutely. So I think in terms of that ranking, I will go ahead and put that underneath B because again, that's kind of in the artery of like, okay, build stuff is good, but cast is not so great, or it's not my favorite, or it's not my cup of tea. Same thing with movie hangout stuff, like it's kind of one of those taste sort of things. And then of course A right here, it's pretty versatile, but it's just not a favorite, or I don't have enough knowledge of it, that sort of thing. So bowling night stuff is next. Good lord, how many friggin' stuff packs do we gotta go? Oh my god, we got six more. All right, so bowling night stuff. So you can take your Sims bowling and have the, mid-century style type of fashion. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I like some of these I like the chairs. That's about it from what I'm seeing so far. I think again this is a very nichey pack, so it's either a hit or a miss. For me, this is more of a miss, like minus the chairs. Like again, this stuff could have been included with Get Together. If we're kind of noticing a trend on what I'm talking about here, a lot of these stuff packs they could have either been combined or included with other packs. I'm just throwing that out there. But that's why we have the bundle system now. So the hairs are nice, but otherwise I don't really see anything that sticks out. Lots of polos, which, I'm kind of here for. But again, like, I don't really see the versatility of this pack. So for that reason, again, it's more of a hit or a miss thing, kind of like in the C column. I think we're just gonna have this. Ooh, I don't know. That could be a not so great pack. I mean, it's gonna be something for everybody, but I think in general, like, you really could have. No, I'm bumping it down. I feel like I'm being so harsh, but like I'm trying to think like, okay, which ones really this bottom tier are basically all the ones that could have been included in other packs and should have been there. C's are justifiable enough to make it a stuff pack. B's are just like good packs with either build or buy mode or one or the others like okay. A is like pretty versatile. S is going to be the best. Oh, the fitness stuff one's next. Oh boy. All right, so fitness stuff. Elevate your Sims fitness and embody an active. Again, could have been combined with like spot. Are we noticing a trend here, everyone? Like from just the basic sort of things that I keep mentioning, right? So the climbing wall, get fit in style, shape up your space. Not sure what that means. Ooh, I like the build buy items. I really do. All right, this one's not a bad pack. Again, I feel like it could have been combined with this really could have been combined with spa day stuff. There's not a lot to that's in this pack, but I like what I'm seeing. I like these light fixtures, I like the chairs. I can see it in a bunch of different types of builds in general. Same thing with the hairstyles and the outfits too. I think again, this stuff could have been like if you're trying to find a bundle, like maybe City Living or Discovery University or any of those sorts of things. Definitely Spa Day would complement this pack very well. Again, I wish they would have just included this in with Spa Day. So again, I'm gonna have to tank some items here, but like I like what I see, which is why I'm gonna bump this up to C because I can actually see this being used like I could see it being its own thing, but on the other hand, I can sort of see with the other like these three down here. I'm like, y'all, this should have just been withheld for other packs. What's next? I think it's the toddler pack that's next, right? All right, toddler stuff. So new ways for them to express their personalities. First of all, can I just say how much I really love the cover right here? Like it's just the most adorable one I've seen so far. Dress in adorable apparel, jump into fun, and host playdates. Okay, colorful decor. I can see that. Let's see. We got. Oh gosh, this is great. Oh god, I need to get this pack, and I also need to bundle it or something with the kid stuff pack at some point. These are some really cute things. First of all, I could see these being very versatile. Like if we're looking at this kind of chair, it'd be nice for Get Famous, like the Famous Kids or something. I don't know. But I see this meshing pretty well with like Parenthood. I could see it meshing pretty well, like maybe with Seasons or Get Famous, that sort of stuff. I say Get Famous because, of course, celebs are going to have the famous kids or whatever, and have the famous people play dates. I don't know. But I think in general, this can go pretty well with a lot of different packs. Um, and quite frankly, the toddlers need more stuff. They really do. For that reason, I'm going to bump it up there with the kids stuff because, like the kids stuff, that's an area of the game that needs to be expanded on. Basically, anyone that's not a young adult or an adult, they need a lot of stuff. With their elder Sims need stuff, our babies need to be functioning babies, all that good stuff. But that's my ranking so far. We have Laundry Day stuff, Moschino, and Tiny Living. Oh yes, laundry day stuff. Oh, this was a good pack. This was the last actually the previous like community pack. I mean, some of this gave me some seasons vibes, but I think this is a great pack. It's very rusticy, very eco-friendly. But I use this stuff in a lot of my builds in some of the different packs. So this one goes really well with just a lot of different packs, whether that's city living or island living. Any of those packs can benefit from this sort of stuff. And yeah, it's a little bit more rusticy, a little bit more country. Maybe Strangerville would be a good game pack for this one just because of that sort of vibe. But I really like the versatility of this pack and just again, I use a lot of this stuff in my own gameplay, and these windows are amazing. It adds laundry, which I realize is not everyone's cup of tea. I tend to neglect that myself in general in life and in The Sims, but here we are. I really enjoy this pack. This is one of those couple of packs that I bought at full price. Otherwise, I tend to wait for everything to go on sale. So for that reason, we're going to put this up there with the best. Again, it complements a lot of the other packs very well. So you can make like a laundromat in university. You could have a laundry space in your apartment in city living. You could have a stacking washer and dryer in tiny living if you want to conserve a little bit of space. That sort of thing. Or the outside stuff. So next up is Moschino stuff. So Moschino in The Sims, Moschino obviously being a luxury sort of high-end brand. This is not the first crossover that The Sims has had with luxury clothing companies, etc. The freelance fashion photographer. Couldn't you all have expanded on like the get to work career and the freelance stuff, like one of those sorts of things? I don't know. Studio session. Again, some of the stuff we already had in other packs. Ew. Eh. Again, the cast stuff is not too great. Again, this is not my cup of tea. The only good things I'm really seeing here are like the buy items, maybe these windows here in build. But some of this stuff already looks like stuff that we already have in the game. Like this couch looks like something that we've already had in City Living. Yeah, this one's going in the bin. Hillshire Farm remembers the past game packs or anything like that, or past stuff packs that have done crossovers. Again, this stuff, it's not new gameplay. Well, the tripod is, but the modders already had that out there. So we got one more stuff pack to go through. I'm already just going to say right now, I'm going to put this as my favorite stuff pack, and we'll talk about that in just a second. Ah, yes, The Sims 4 Tiny Living, the most recent stuff pack, and one of the few that actually adds stuff to the game. So building your small space, so it has the three tiers with the micro, tiny, and small homes. It has the Murphy bed combo, medium-sized furniture combo, the love seat attached to the large storage compartment. Keep it cozy, stay snug in style. Again, lots of really nice hairs. I also like how they look on the kids as well. In general, I just love everything about this pack. It's very versatile. If you're looking to bundle it, I recommend bundling it with like Get Famous or Discover University, maybe even, I also would definitely recommend this one with City Living, just because there's smaller spaces there and you can like work around with some of the stuff. But I see this as being a very versatile pack, and everything on their own I personally love, just in general. I think it's just really well designed. Even the clothes are really nice. Like it has all these nice sweater options. Got a couple of items that we've already seen in the game, and some of them are not my cup of tea. But there's also a brand new outfit right here that's like the pajamas and stuff that I really, really love. But outside of, I wish this little thing right here, this is actually a table and not a actual seating thing or a poof that we've seen in movie Hangout stuff. But yeah, I think if you need to get one stuff pack to really flesh out everything, I would just add stuff to the game. I would recommend Tiny Living. It adds a lot of stuff that complement each of the packs very well, including base game items. If you're just like, I just want to get the base game in one stuff pack, I recommend either getting Tiny Living to give yourself a build challenge a little bit, or also Laundry Day stuff. So this is my rankings of the stuff packs. So again, kind of thinking about like which ones I don't like. The ones I don't like should have been included within other packs. C's being like these should have been combined with each other, maybe a game pack or something, but they're still like marginally okay because of a little bit new gameplay, stuff like that. And then B, again, just they're decent packs. Like one of the others good. A is like they're versatile. And then S is like, you gotta have these game packs. Or these stuff packs, I should say. Speaking of game packs, that's next. Alright, so outdoor retreat, wander into Granite Falls, camping, outdoor activities. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this had the coolers, the inflatable beds, lots of outdoorsy, more rusticy sort of stuff. Yeah, this one's kind of a middle of the road one to me. Like, I wouldn't say that you need it in order to have a really fleshed out game. Hairs are nice, some of the cast stuff's okay, build stuff is okay too. It adds some of these objects into the handiness skill, which I think is cool. But in general, this pack doesn't really stand out to me very much. Like, you get like a couple of activities, some new plants, some sort of. It's very rusticy, so I feel like it would kind of pair up decently with Laundry Day. But in general, this one wasn't really my cup of tea. I think this was because it was the first game pack. So if we're gonna rank that, we're gonna go ahead and rank this. No, not that high. We're gonna rank that as C. It's not too bad. Ah, yes, Spa Day. Oh my goodness. I actually really love Spa Day. Is it one of the best game packs? It is not. Is it the most relaxing one? Absolutely. Nice cover art right here. But let's see here. This came with like the massage tables, the wellness skill. Honestly, if anything, get it for the build buy items. That's what I would recommend doing. The cast stuff is okay. It just has too much athletic wear for me personally. So in that regard, it's not super versatile. But this one would go really well with like vintage glamour if you're looking potentially for like mixing a lot of this more modern, sleek sort of build buy stuff. I think for the build buy stuff alone, I'm gonna just like put this up to like a B. Let's see here. How am I gonna arrange these? In no particular. I guess I could rank them in particular order a little bit more. I don't know how I would rank these. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. These bottom ones I'm not going to worry about ranking so much. But if you need me to rank them further, I will. But yeah. In general, I tend to like a lot of these outdoorsy ones a little bit more because it's more of my personal playing style. Again, yours is going to look different than mine. So yeah, we're gonna put that at the very bottom because it's just trash. This one's only marginally like a bit better because of like the freelance photographer career stuff. But actually, no, we're gonna put spooky stuff above that because at least it's kind of nichey in a way. Yeah. To me, Moschino and First Pet stuff kind of felt like cash grabs more than anything, but that's my humble opinion. So just letting y'all know that. Next up is Dine Out. All right, so Dine Out has again lots of nice build stuff. A lot of this artwork and decor stuff I actually use pretty often in my own builds and renovations and stuff like that. I like some of this cast stuff. I like the stuff that comes in it, but I don't like the gameplay. Because here's the thing, the restaurants do not work. So for that reason alone, I'm gonna put that underneath B, but I'm gonna put that at like the bottom of that because of the fact that it simply, at least for me, the last time I've tried it, it simply doesn't work. So again, that's again my personal rankings, that sort of thing. Next up is vampires. All right, so this one was the one where you get vampires. Kind of self-explanatory. We got Forgotten Hollow in this. Vampires, more Victorian type style stuff. I actually really liked this pack, not so much for the cast stuff, but for the gameplay. And the build stuff was really nice too. But I did not like the cast stuff. That's just my opinion. Maybe minus this jacket and maybe this outfit over here. But in general, I didn't really like the cast stuff. But I did like everything else that came with it. So for that reason alone, I'll put that up here. Is it better than Dine Out? Yes, I would say so. I use vampires quite a bit in my off-screen gameplay and on-screen gameplay. Not so much on-screen anymore, but I am a pro occults in my Sims game. One of my favorite packs from The Sims 3, which hopefully I can do a tier list on that stuff coming up, and not the so far near future. Uh, I want to do a Sims 3 rundown as well. But I love the occults. One of my favorite packs has always been like the supernatural packs. I'm not just saying that because I'm actually watching Supernatural in the background right now. But I like occults in my game. They add some weirdness and wackiness into my gameplay, and I'm here for it. I mean, one of my Let's Plays had a friggin' alien in there as like a roommate. So, I mean, there you go. Next up is Parenthood. Ah, yes, Parenthood. This is one of those packs where the name, it's like Parenthood, but I don't play with families. But you might be using a lot of these items in your builds, even if you're more into the young adults and elders and stuff like that. It is a cozy pack. It has something for everyone in there. It fleshes out a lot of gameplay if you do spend time with families and play with families, but it comes a lot of different activities. It's a great pack. So here's all the cast stuff, build buy stuff. So again, if you have this meshes well with any pack. I would probably recommend it maybe with like Discover University if you want to go the full family route. If you want to do something with Get Famous, some of this could work well. Just it works well with any and all packs. I've used a lot of this stuff in actually like City Living on my Let's Play challenge, which you should watch. It just recently hit 50 parts as of today. Lots of this stuff is really cool, just in general. It meshes well with the rest of the game. You get these really cool school projects that add in new gameplay and help the skills build a little bit, which I think is great. But in general, I love this pack. There's a little bit of everything, and you get this cute little bear costume on as well. The cast stuff is really nice. You get a lot of new skills and just things to do, and it adds something for everybody in the family, and I appreciate that. So in terms of game packs, etc., I would put this one at the very best. If you get one game pack, regardless, I would recommend 100% get Parenthood. It fleshes out so much gameplay and it adds a lot to the gameplay, and I think that's what separates the S's from the rest of the game or the rest of the rankings. Next up, Jungle Adventure. Ah, yes, Selva Dorada, jungles, hidden temples, artifacts. Well, this one was a little bit more fleshed out to me than Outdoor Retreat a little bit. Personally, if I had to pick between the two worlds, I would personally prefer one over the other. In general, I liked. Ooh, the build buy stuff is stuff I use a lot. I like the build buy. The gameplay's okay. Again, I don't really use Selva Dorada all that much in my own gameplay. The build buy and cast stuff is all pretty decent. Uh, but again, I don't use Salva Dorada at all. So again, gameplay, not my cup of tea. Love the cast in build and buy, especially build and buy. I would recommend this one kind of in this category as well. But I would put it below the other stuff packs. It's not as great as Outdoor Retreat was, but it still has a lot of good things to it. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards putting it down here, I think. But again, I didn't really care for a lot of the build, buy, and cast stuff in this category as well. So next up, Strangerville. All right, Strangerville. Now this one divided some folks here. I love Strangerville. I quite enjoy it. It's a fun little pack. When you get through the mystery, you pretty much kind of unraveled a lot of the gameplay. However, the gameplay itself is pretty decent. The build buy items are fantastic and mesh well with the base game. The clothes are fantastic as well, and the interactions you do get with it are like pretty decent. Um, so yeah, I think in general, this one's probably like again, it's one of my personal favorites. Uh, would you be able to mesh this with anything other than maybe the base game? Probably not. So that's why I'm going to put this into this category as well. Again, it's one of those things where it's like I personally like it. Is it the most versatile? The build buy stuff is a little bit more versatile. But again, Strangerville, I would probably put right around here. Vampires, I just personally enjoy. The world of Strangerville is very unique as well. So actually, no, I'm gonna put this one above vampires, but before Spade. Again, Spade, it's a little bit more versatile, but I don't really like the cast stuff. Strangerville, I like the cast, I like the build and buy, and I like the world of Strangerville, but it's not the most versatile pack. So I think we're gonna put that right above there. So I think that's fair. And lastly, Realm of Magic. Oh, yes, wizardry in The Sims 4 Realm of Magic. I had way too much fun playing this pack initially, but a lot of the animations are just very repetitive, which kind of brings it down a little bit for me. Which sucks because I love the supernatural stuff in general. Again, kind of the same thing here, except the build and buy stuff were very too nichey for me. Like, they were nice, but they're just too nichey. Same thing with the cast stuff, like, it's not that versatile. I think it could have been a better executed pack. Like, the Realm of Magic itself is really cool, but it's not accessible to get to. I like how you can have spellcasters. The spellcaster stuff itself is really cool and has a lot of good advantages. But in general, the build and buy was eh. Like it's too nichey, I think. Vampires you can be more versatile with in terms of the build and buy stuff. Also Glimmerbrook, like it was just as small as Forgotten Hollow. So the world of Glimmerbrook itself I would rank higher, but it's like in terms of the gameplay, vampires to me they feel a little bit more versatile. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Actually, no, I would probably reverse that. Spellcasters are more versatile than vampires, but the pack itself, it's not more versatile for vampires. Because vampires at least had some decent gameplay in there, just as much as there. So I think I'm going to rank it fairly similar to this pack as well. I'm just going to put it. Would I rank the spellcast? I would probably say I use more of the Realm of Magic stuff than I do the vampire stuff. So I'm going to rank Realm of Magic just a hair above vampires, just because they're both occults and stuff like that. And here is the updated ranking right here. I will go ahead and start to parse through the expansions, and I feel like some folks are going to go after me here if they haven't already. All right, get to work. So this is getting to work. So the doctor detective or something. I was trying to read both of those words at the same time. The retail stuff, learning new skills, baking, photography. Okay, all right. Yeah, I remember a lot of this stuff. In general, oh yeah, this one also brought in aliens, I think, as well. In general, I use some of the stuff quite a bit in my own gameplay. I don't use the careers or retail systems that often. Like, it's a decent pack. For my personal playing style, it's not necessarily there all the time. For what it does bring, I love the cast stuff for sure. The build and buy stuff, it's a hit or a miss for me, but I really love the cast stuff quite a bit. The gameplay that you do get when you do go to the active careers are amazing. Well, I wouldn't say they're amazing, they get a bit repetitive. The aliens in here are a lot of fun to navigate with, as you can see. Lots of different makeups, lots of different cast stuff. For that reason, I'm gonna put this. Well, I kind of want to rank it above. Ooh, this is where it's tough. So what they did very well. I think we'll put this right around here, like near the top of B, because at least it adds something to all the different other expansion packs, game packs, etc. Just not my personal cup of tea. I like the versatility of this pack, and I like the skills that come with it. And just for the cast stuff alone, I would get it. I didn't really care for the build buy stuff. That might just be my opinion, but yeah. Next up is Get Together. All right, so Get Together was actually a pretty loaded pack, if I remember correctly. It came with Windenburg, one of the biggest worlds that we have in The Sims, if not the biggest. I could be wrong there. The cast stuff I really liked. I enjoyed the build and buy stuff as well. Yeah, oh yeah, I use a lot of this stuff in my current gameplay. I don't really use the clubs all that much, but I love the world that it comes in. But it's very versatile with other game packs, other stuff packs. So I think for the versatility of, oh my god, I forget how loaded this pack really was. But it's a very versatile pack. If you're looking for something very social with for your Sims, this would probably be it. Lots of activities come with it in general. I would probably rank this one up there as well. It's just a very versatile pack. The reason I put this one above Get to Work is because I like the build and buy items and the cast stuff, and it's very versatile with all the other packs as well. Is it my favorite pack? No, but it's up there. Again, and you get Windenburg, and that to me is probably one of our best worlds. I just felt something just drip. I'm hoping that's not from my ceiling. Oh my goodness, city living. Oh my gosh. The amount of love I have for city living is immeasurable. I have a running Let's Play challenge going on in city living, the Moving On Up challenge going on. It's 50 parts deep. So, there you go. That's partially there. I'll probably have it in an end card. Yeah, end card sounds pretty good. But here we go. This pack is loaded. You get all the apartment traits as well. I think that was right around the time where the lot traits also came out in general. But a lot of build and buy stuff I use so often. A lot of it's like just very great. I don't know how else to really word it. I love this pack. It came with a bunch of different careers, like the political career, the social media career. It came with other careers, I think, right? Yeah, political and social media. I know those were two of the big ones. And just the apartments themselves are pretty cool in general. It's an enjoyable pack. I love the neighbors and how you can actually interact with them at times and how you can give your keys to your friends and stuff like that. The festivals are a lot of fun. And just the build and buy stuff and just the diversity of different apartments and different city living experiences you can get. Probably what makes it one of my favorites, if not my overall favorite. Again, we're putting this up in S. I think, if anything, get it for the apartments, get it for the cast stuff, get it for the builds, get it for the gameplay. Like, you get so much new gameplay in general. You get a lot of new recipes, so if you really like want to build up your skills, that'd be a good little space as well. And it meshes well with a lot of other like packs. For example, if you have tiny living, you can mesh in a lot of that furniture. If you have pets, so like cats and dogs, right? So if you have that pack, you could have a cat or dog in your apartment with you. If you have seasons, the seasons change quite a bit, so you get to experience that in a different environment. Get famous, like that's kind of self-explanatory, like you're getting famous, like the acting career or something. Getting famous and being able to buy a penthouse would be really cool as well, or if you're a rising star. Discovery University goes together with it very well for the sake of having college apartments, right? We've kind of navigated through that gameplay a little bit actually in my Let's Play. So again, I'll probably have it on the end screen, so just letting y'all know about that. Next up is cats and dogs. All right, so cats and dogs, so self-explanatory, bonding with your pets, running the vet clinic, becoming a vet, Brindleton Bay, one of my personal favorite worlds. But yeah, you get all this pet stuff. You get a lot of really nice build and buy objects. Let's see here. What else do we get in here? Oh yeah, we get a lot of these nice build and buy objects. I keep forgetting that we're in this pack. Some of the cast stuff is pretty nice. I think it kind of falls in the realm of like the retail system as well. But cats and dogs, obviously a part of our everyday lives. Oh yeah, the build stuff is some of my favorite stuff. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to remember this now, because, after a while, these packs tend to blend together, right? But oh my god, I forgot how much there was in this pack. Holy crap. I think again it's up there in terms of my favorite packs. I don't really play with pets a whole lot in my game, which is kind of a shame. But again, it's good if you use it, so that's why I'm gonna. And it goes well with the other packs too. Like you could have a pet in college. Like if you go that route, you can live in Brindleton Bay and kind of like go to college. You have a pet in Solani. You could have a pet in oh god, what's it called? Del Sol Valley. You can have a pet anywhere, and just for Brindleton Bay alone, like that world is gorgeous. At least in my opinion, anyway. It's very New Englandish, East Coast sort of vibes right there. And the build buy items are fantastic. The cast stuff is fantastic. Just in general, I would put this also up there with probably Get Famous. I'd probably put it like equal with that one. Just because, again, it's kind of up to you. Like, if you use cats and dogs, great, you're going to get the most out of it. If you don't use cats and dogs, there's still plenty of stuff for you to really do in terms of build, buy, and cast stuff, and also through the vet skill, the vet clinic, that sort of stuff. So that's why I would put that up there as well. But here we go with seasons. This one's going to be a no-brainer probably for many folks, but we're going to put that up right at the top. I don't know if I would. I'm not going to really worry about ranking the rest of these. These are just my, like, you need to have these kind of packs. But we'll get there in just a second. But it's probably going to go up there at S. So, seasons, well, it brought seasons. It got pool parties in there, winter stories, ice skating, a little bit of everything, different festivals, seasonal activities, lots of build and buy stuff. You got gardening. That was around the time when gardening got a huge overhaul, if I remember correctly, and I was so here for it. Flower arranging is also on there. You could be in the flower arranging stuff. You could also become a botanist. Those are the two tracks, if I remember correctly. But here we go. So the build and buy stuff, I use this stuff all the time. Yeah, I use a lot of the stuff all the time, pretty much. Yeah, I would say I use a lot of the stuff all the time. The cast stuff's this whole pack is amazing. Just do yourself a favor and go get it. It really gives you a lot of versatility just in general. With kids, with teenagers, it brought scouts in there as well. It's just a great pack. Just do yourself a favor and go get seasons. I'm going to put this up there. Again, it flushes out the rest of the other packs with the weather. You could have holidays. You can create your own holidays. Some of them are hysterical. Some of them are fantastic, etc. Get famous. So first of all, I love this pack. I love this pack much more than I probably did initially, right? So again, claim to fame, so it has the whole like fame system, act the part. So you have the acting career, we get Del Sol Valley, live a lavish lifestyle. In general, we get a lot of new skills, so the media production skill, the acting skill, lots of just very glitz and glamour build and buy items, but also a lot of this really cool mid-century build stuff. I use a lot of this stuff in my own builds all the time. The cast stuff is not up my alley, a lot of it anyway. But in general, I have so much fun with this pack every time I go into it. Just something weird and wacky happens, and you can use the fame system, or you can opt out of it. But in general, like it offers a good diverse amount of stuff with the different styles, so mid-century to this more glitz and glamour type of stuff. It has a really lot. It has some nice kids stuff as well. It just has a lot of really cool items in here that I particularly like. I just enjoy the crap out of this pack. So for that reason, I'm not gonna put it above. Ooh, I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I'm just gonna put this right here underneath A. It's gonna be in that same artery as like Get Together, as Pets and the Pets pack. We're just gonna call it that. But on the other hand, the world is very small, so I think for that purpose, I'm gonna put it a little bit down. Maybe I don't know. This is no informal order. Some of it is, some of it isn't. It's fine. But I think for like what it comes with, different skills and like again some of the versatility of it, you can mesh a lot of the stuff up pretty well with tiny living. Again, that mid-century style sort of stuff. You can also get famous from literally anything. So if you have city living, that's a good pack to really include it with as well. And you can include some different holidays if you want to, so you can have fun with it. But I really like Get Famous. It's just a fun pack. I don't know how else to really describe it. It's just a really fun pack. Ah, yes, Island Living. So this was where we got Sulani. I really love the world of Sulani. You can become a conservationist. It included a lot of new part-time jobs, which I appreciated. Engaging in the local culture, the island vibes. Yeah, the build and buy stuff I use quite a bit. Mainly the build and buy stuff. The hairs were amazing that came with this pack. The clothes, like for me, I don't personally care for them, but I know for a lot of folks they like this sort of style, the more islandy sort of stuff as well. It doesn't really go well with a lot of other packs, I would say, in terms of just some of the stuff that you get in it, but I love the build and buy stuff in general. I love the world of Sulani. Mermaids also came in this pack as well. But yeah, I think, like, again, it's a very self-contained pack. So if you live in Sulani, you'll make the most out of it, but if you don't, you kind of miss out on some stuff. Like, you still access the part-time jobs and stuff like that. I think for that reason, like for me, it's my least favorite expansion pack because it's like the least versatile. Does it make it a bad pack? Absolutely not. So again, it's one of those things. Like we're gonna put this around the same point as like Strangerville, just because it's like if you use the world a lot, then you're getting the most out of it. But if you don't, then it's like eh. But I do like the build and buy items. I think the hairs are incredible in Cass. Solani is a really awesome world. The part-time jobs sort of thing is also really nice too, but it's not my most versatile pack that I tend to use. And lastly, University. All right, so the latest expansion pack, Discover University. So this one includes explore collegiate experiences, enjoy extracurriculars, enroll in school, engineering career, education and law careers, robotics, ping pong, settling in schools of Brightchester. That's a thing. There's like 12 different majors or something crazy like that. There's Foxbury and Brightchester. College life, campus style. This pack, again, it's like the other packs for a reason where it's very versatile, but the build items aren't so versatile, at least to me anyway. I don't know. It could be super wrong and I haven't just messed around with that too much. Some of the cast stuff's okay, but I feel like this was kind of a little bit more on the stereotypical college experience side, which to me I didn't really care for. But they've navigated around that in a way where you can mesh it with other packs, and for that I appreciate. Like some of these clothes I really like because honestly, some of that's what I wear. I mean, as you can see, I'm wearing a hoodie right now. I mean, that's just my everyday attire. The clothes are pretty decent. Some of them are, some of them not so great. I love the buy items in here. I love the buy items. They go with like pretty much any pack, and I just like the buy items. The clothes are really nice. Some of the hairs I didn't care for as much. Some of the styles I didn't care for. The idea of like having engineering, education, and law really adds things up for me. Let's see here. You had piercings in here. That was something that was much requested. Bikes. That was a really nice feature. And all these decorative items. Yeah, this was an alright pack. I enjoy the crap out of University. In terms of ones that I use more often than not, I would put this up there for sure. My only issue with it is that like some of the stuff like the extracurricular activities, like you have to be on Brightchester to really get involved with. If there was a way around that, that would be fantastic. But I'm gonna put this up there for the best. So, because of the versatility, like you could live at home, you could live on campus. The build and buy stuff meshes well really decently, and we'll kind of notice a theme here at this top and all the rest. All right. So again, we have at the bottom here spooky stuff, bowling stuff, Moschino, and first pet stuff. Those should be fairly self-explanatory. Up here, I think this is luxury party, cool kitchen, fitness, romantic garden, backyard, and then perfect patio, and then of course outdoor retreat. And then Salvadorada. Oh wait, no, that's Jungle Adventure. Okay, I think for that, I think these two packs are kind of in the same artery almost, but I think Salvadorada, to me, it has more versatility in terms of items that you can use in the world. I don't know. I feel like I just need to put this pack right over here. I'll put it over Outdoor Retreat marginally. You get the archaeology skill, but yeah, I'm gonna put that right there just because I don't really use the vacation world so much, but I use the build and buy items a little bit. So there we go. Dine Out I particularly liked. Then there's movie hangout stuff. There's vintage glamour stuff. There's vampires, Realm of Magic, Strangerville, Island Living. I almost said Sulani. Spa day stuff. Get to work. The toddler stuff. Kid stuff. Get together. Pets. Get famous. Laundry day. Tiny living. Parenthood, Discover University, City Living, and Seasons. So that is my list. Let me know what you all want. I know this probably took a while to go through. There should be timestamps in the bottom. I will also have a playlist at the end screen right around now, hopefully, where you can click on for my Discover University stuff. And I also have a whole collection of renovations as I continue to work on this save file. So again, congratulations to The Sims on making it 20 years. Not that many games can last that long. It's a hard climate in general for video games to kind of get that far. But here you go. Again, ones that are more towards the top, they mesh well with other packs. The ones that are towards the bottom, it's like this could have been included in another pack, or why? Why was this a thing? Like sort of those types of questions. Or they could have combined each other with other packs, is what I'm getting at. So hopefully you all enjoyed this ranking. Hopefully it wasn't too harsh. What did you all think of this ranking? Let me know what you all think about this in the comments down below. So as always, thank you all so much for watching. Again, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff here on YouTube, and I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.